Last week, I showed Speed.
So to bring everyone up, well, he's going to bring everyone up to speed, but I'll give a quick recap as well. So this is the Paradox Metaverse story continued. The face of this has recently been outed as a tough guy who threatens people. So a small TikTok creator came forward with the Snapchat where he was sending him voice messages threatening to beat his ass and then putting a $10,000 bounty on anyone that could find and beat him up. So pretty disgraceful, despicable stuff.
On a live
No, the guy is unbelievably stupid. He also has his own get-rich-quick university, which was one of his first scams that I think he still runs to this day. So his entire legacy is just being a fucking piece of shit scumbag. It just gets worse and worse and worse the more that comes out about this guy. Yeah, so CoffeeZilla hit me up this morning about that. So he was asking if he's threatened me or anything like that. As far as I know, he hasn't. CoffeeZilla, as far as I know, also hasn't. Coffee said he wasn't threatened either. So it looks like this guy is actually just threatening like small content creators who talk negatively about his coin. Like that guy that he's threatening he has like a TikTok channel. His YouTube channel has like 12K subs. So he was sending these really intimidating and scary voice messages to him through Snapchat, apparently just out of the fucking blue, because he had heard that that guy was saying mean things about Paradox Metaverse. So just an actual fucking asshole. What a douchebag. As far as I know, he was not nice to me. He hasn't said anything to or about me. He was nice to CoffeeZilla on the interview, trying to play professionally before all of that came crumbling down and made an absolute fucking fool of himself. But as far as I know, he hasn't said anything to me or about me.
He said this.
Watch when I catch you, I'm gonna smash your teeth in. Every single time you look at your face in the mirror, you're gonna see your broke up nose bust up in 20 different places. That's what I'm gonna do, that big nose of yours. Right? You thought it was funny, innit? You thought it was funny. You can just troll mans on the internet. Bro, I'm not an internet guy. I'm gonna put your name out. I'm gonna put 10 bags down. So anyone that shows me this guy's address, I'll give him 10 bags. And then I'm gonna see what you're gonna say when I come there. Because I think you think I'm just some internet. Bro, I'm not an internet. Yeah? So I'll see you very soon, you little.
Now this is so annoying.
For someone in the crypto space, it is shocking how little he understands about the internet. It's fucking Snapchat. You can save these things. And I'm sure Coffee will play more of the video. You can see him start to panic once that realization sets in. So as the guy is recording the video, like showing these voice messages, the guy sends him another message saying, "Wait, think very carefully about what you're about to do." Like trying very hard to be like, you don't want to do this. It's fucking pathetic.
To me, it's the old.
And also, for a guy who's so rich to only put 10K on that was a little surprising. I thought he would have gone wild with it and like 100K if someone beats this man's ass.
So I wanted to make
Yeah,
sure
it's an
that
actual
no doubt,
psychopath
given
behavior.
how serious it says. Hey, Amio.
I always feel like there's nothing more pathetic in someone's bio quite like flexing wealth. Multi-millionaire. I think that shit's just always so pathetic and immediately breathes insecurity, and everything you say should be taken as like a clown saying it.
He responds, "I do agree. Emotions can run high when you're being attacked, and everyone is believing it over the truth and is
just
shadowing it.
Just a little silliness is all, no big deal. Just making threats of violence against someone's life and trying to put a bounty on this guy's information to beat him up. Hey, it's just one of those things in the crypto space when emotions run high, things get a little out of hand. It was just a bit of goofiness is all. No biggie.
This is the kind of guy who will literally just post himself online threatening crimes. That's what's most shocking about it. Like, he will film himself trying to commit crimes and then post it on YouTube. For example, he literally did this with a attempted theft.
Oh. This was some classic cringe.
Help me. Come help me. Huh? We're just making sure that no one can steal this. We're just making sure.
He wanted to be he wants so badly to be an influencer, so he used to try to do these like pranks and shit to be like that classic douchebag of, edgy prank stuff. It didn't work out for him, so he tried the crypto scam, which has worked out to moderate success. I haven't checked the coin today. Let's take a peek. Yeah, so it's continuing to tank, which is great news. Like, again, even if you are, for some reason, a Paradox Metaverse believer, I think you need professional psychiatric help ASAP. But also, after seeing these things, I can't imagine any of them, no matter how brainwashed, could find even a single justification for the overwhelming amount of cringe and downright legitimate criminal activity he tries to engage in, or whatever the fuck he's trying to do with all of his tough guy tough talk. So I just feel like he's completely ruined his entire everything that he wanted to do.
We'll put it back.
Now, I don't know what his defense is here. Maybe he would say this was all a prank or a joke, or at least he should have been able to say that if he hadn't basically confessed right after that in the same video.
We got caught. We are the worst. We are the worst criminals ever. We got caught.
Wow. I can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the first thing Amio Talio has said that I agree with. He's the worst criminal ever. Hence the title, actually. It's not even me saying that. He says it himself. And then says the crime he just failed to do.
We tried stealing one of those little robot machines, and the guy who was meant to be delivering to he's walked out and he's like, what are you doing with my stuff? I said, nah, it's cool, isn't it? We're just making sure no one can steal it.
Literally, that's his...
That was the most exciting moment of his life, trying to steal the package delivering robot. Wow. That just goes to show you, man, sometimes an incredible amount of wealth does nothing for you. Literally nothing. You're still just a miserable sack of shit, even if you have unlimited money like this guy who just fell into wealth.
You just carry on, yeah? Your kids, everyone. Don't need to swear on no one's kids, bruv. You watch.
This guy is so unbelievably full of himself. I truly don't understand how people see this stuff and think like it's alpha or cool. It's pathetic.
No one does. Literally no one thinks that.
Follow up on the last video with this update and just talk about the
even no matter
character of the guy behind Paradox Crypto.
Literally no one thinks that. Even the most delusional followers, when they see you snap, that's when they lose faith in you. Every time, like clockwork. If they see that you get offended, that you get sensitive and outraged, they eat you alive. Like your own cult. So literally no one thinks that shit's cool. It never pans out. They support harder? Nah. No. It never happens. I have seen this with a lot of the alpha male community, because oftentimes they're very sensitive, obviously, and they'll have these outburst moments, and then their community turns on them. They get eaten alive because no one wants to follow someone that's supposed to be like this alpha tough guy who's crying and whining and like making these fucking threats and getting all offended and shit. Because that just shows that, well, you're very fucking sensitive. There's nothing about you anymore that I believe. That is a huge L for Amio. I am still excited for part 2 whenever he decides to post it. Any day now. I'm sure that part 2 is going to be a fucking banger. Of course, he has cars as his banner. Well, his first scam was his Get Rich Quick University. Like, this guy is he's just born to scam. He's born to be a slimy douchebag. Why even do it when you're born rich? I don't know. I'll never understand people like him or Money Kicks who just had a good spawn. Everything, I'm not 100% sure since a lot of Amio isn't super known, but I'm pretty sure Amio was born into a wealthy family, much like Money Kicks. And I just don't get it. Why not just be content as being like the son of someone wealthy and just do shit with that instead of try and make like your own scam to prove yourself? It makes no sense. Clout chasing? Yeah, but you can you can just chase clout without scamming. Like, that's what Money Kicks did for a while until he must have got talked into it by Amio. Like, this is the kid who, I think he owns like 50% of Paradox Metaverse, some crazy number. He was the one in Speedstream. So he's deeply involved with the scam. He had a video before he took it down with Amio going over the scam. But like, he's just the son of a billionaire. And his whole thing was showing off the life of being the son of a billionaire. And it worked so well for him. Look at these views. Like, he found his clout. He didn't need to start scamming, but he did. It's just that insatiable appetite for more. Yeah, like it would have just been so much easier to just keep doing these videos. Here's another luxury car. Like, this kid could spend the next 10 years buying luxury cars and never make a dent in his dad's wealth or his allowance. And he would have been much better off trying to pretend that they're successful themselves. Yeah, but you can measure success by, like, his YouTube following. He didn't need a scam under his belt or a company under his belt that's a scam. That shit's just sad. So sad I farted 4 times for it. That's just one of those tragic salutes there from my ass. Yep, that's the update there. Wonderful ending to that update. Yeah, I sent it off the right way.